Alright, there we go.
And we are underway in Buffalo. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So here come the Bills on offense for the first time. They're led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Mac Jones.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
They'll start this drive out on the
okay. 10. They won by 10.
The numbers for him from a week ago. 15 carries.
Wow, no, they won by 3.
Well, we know they've clinched a playoff spot, but there's plenty of football left to play, and I'm a proponent of continuing to do what you've done throughout the season, especially with teams that are heavy run teams, because if you throttle back too early, you lose the rhythm of the run game, not just with the runner, but with the offensive line as well.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
No sir, homie.
Going down back at the 28. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4. Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And they'll be led out by their 8th-year quarterback.
And he just continues to throw touchdown pass after touchdown pass, leading the league here down the final stretch of the year. Guys will say that the numbers and the rankings, they don't matter to him very much. I don't know how much I actually believe that. Sure, he's team first. I think everyone would like to see him finish number 1, including himself.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw here. Throwing middle, and it's complete.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
Shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. A nice pickup there, 10 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They'll look to throw here. And he slings one that's incomplete.
And Charles, you think about this offense, it's kind of a tricky time of the season because you're 14-0, looking to see this one out to the end, but you start to run into situations where guys are getting a little banged up. Maybe
looking for
Yo.
And the Bills will have solid field position here as they take.
I was just marching down the field, minding my business.
So good field position for the
Yeah.
Bills as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45.
Right back, buddy.
And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Bro, ain't no way that just happened. How's it going, viewer? Thanks for tuning in.
That's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception.
Oh, bro, what is going on? What? God. This is nuts.
We're seeing some uncharacteristically bad play thus far, and that streak is definitely in jeopardy if this offense keeps giving the ball away and can't mount drives of their own.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
So you throw a pick, I throw a pick, you throw a pick, bro. This is a me and Hawaii game right here.
Pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
A quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position.
Bro, somebody has to score.
As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away.
Yes, their defense is good. Why are they not undefeated? Why are the Bills not undefeated? Wow, 15-0, 63-7. They blew out the Rams today.
1st and 10.
There we go.
And he's taken down 35. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st.
Do not throw an interception again.
He'll look to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Now back to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Back-to-back
I could have juked them, but it's okay. Ooh, San Francisco.
Throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
Back to throw again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You look at this Buffalo defense.
Coming into this one, ring number 19 of the NFL against the pass.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the #1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Over the middle.
Bro.
It's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
They'll look to throw again.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Here we go now on 1st and goal.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, okay.
It's incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. They'll set up a throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. His 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season.
And the Dragons have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo.
Finally.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills offense now, they get set to head back on the field.
And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. Two division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone every week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be second down.
A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all.
Now Jones. Quick throw, that's complete on the inside slant. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And they'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines.
And the Rio offense set to take over. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this could be their toughest test yet?
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run, so this game is crucial.
A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Looking to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
You look at this Buffalo defense.
Coming into this one, ranked number 19 in the NFL against the pass.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Well, this defense for the Bills, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Here's 2nd and 3.
He'll drop to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. That one's complete to Tomlinson. And down inside the 15 he goes. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And this one picked off. Well, kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. They'll drop to throw, and that is incomplete.
They're actually in the playoffs.
Down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
The Commanders.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Pass taken in by his big tight end, and he's brought down. They're able to convert 3rd down and 1st and goal. They'll set up to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Dragons go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Buffalo offense back out ready to go. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. On 2nd and 10. Jones.
Got him.
Everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
There's that man again. It's complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They're going to look to throw. Flushed out right. Powers, and he will take this
I made it.
for a touchdown. 24 yards, and the Dragons take a 3-touchdown lead.
That's a really good decision right there outside of the pocket. You've got to know the right time to shift from passer to runner. He was looking and looking. Nothing there. You can almost feel the brainwaves firing as he calculates. I think I can win a race to the pylon. And he turns out to be right. Touchdown.
Extra point attempt to follow here. And it is now 21-0. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And a long run there in the end to top it off. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Bills as we take a look at the playoff race in the AFC.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
The offense on third down tonight, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 19. Operating from the gun, Jones. Under pressure, they got him again.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Taken in at the 22. And he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position. Officially, that'll be a 63-yard punt. Well done. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. As screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. That is caught. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. He's now just 3 yards shy of 197 yards receiving on the contest and a 1st down. Back to throw. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Now 2nd and 5.
They'll look to throw here. Looking middle, and that's complete. That'll put him right at 90. Back to throw here.
Oh, nice.
So
That was close.
a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds
I'm
up
trying to get my other wide receivers involved, including my tight ends.
but it's 3rd and inches. He'll look to
Dun,
throw.
dun, 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 dun. Go, get your catch.
That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. That'll put him over 100 yards receiving now here in this first half of action. Back to throw again. And this is caught by Evans. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 15 yards through the air and a 1st down. They'll look to throw again.
That's how you do it.
Into traffic, and that's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Here we go.
They'll set up a throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Dragons go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
Extra point right down the middle. And it is 28-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And now out come the Bills.
Omaha
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Going to throw right side here, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Throwing, Jones. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Jones. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
To throw again, Jones. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And they get
Whoopsie.
for the 3rd time in this ball game.
Got you.
And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
My team,
That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks
Bro.
in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Oh yeah, I can run this clock out.
Takes it across the 40-yard line. A nice pickup there of 11 yards. And it'll
Eagles is 4 and 11.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
No.
It's intercepted.
And the Bills are
Bro, I was going to run the clock out.
This is returned just shy of midfield.
Well, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even converted the first half of this ball game.
That's nuts, bro.
Stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times. And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
Jones on 1st down. And that one will fall incomplete.
Well, that stops the clock.
Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun, Jones. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Looking to throw, Jones.
And that one too wide and incomplete.
But this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. The kick by Bass is good, and the Bills are forced to settle for 3. Well, still some climbing left to do to get back to even, but forcing a turnover and getting the field goal there, that's a small step toward erasing the early deficit.
Absolutely. That interception field goal, that's the beginning of what they hope will be several steps towards erasing.
Oh, and miscommunication on the lateral. The ball's out. And I do believe this is going to line up a safety. It is. It's a safety. How about that for a wacky play? So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started up at Cleveland Browns Stadium in Cleveland, where it was the visiting Broncos who were able to come in and get the road victory. Justin Fields leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. From there, we head all the way out west to see what's happening with the LA Chargers. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Cincinnati Bengals. Justin Herbert, another strong performance as his guys claim victory number 13 on the year. Finally, let's get to the desert to check on the Cardinals at home in Glendale. And it was the visiting San Francisco 49ers that come in and get the victory. Brock Purdy leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. In that first half, it was a veteran quarterback who led the charge. He's over 300 yards passing already as he's looking to possibly put his name in the record book. Final adjustments being made for the second half. So with that, we get you back up to Orchard Park and rejoin Brandon in charge.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. As we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The question to be asked, where does this game go from here as we are back at it now on in trouble and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. Oh, my goodness. Now that is going to be out of bounds on the free kick. And that's a big mistake.
Oh, man. Lordy Lord.
So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Here Jones gets it out quickly, complete. It'll go down as a gain of 6.
Oh, did I do my, Okay.
And it's 2nd down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. 12 yards that time, and a Bills 1st down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed, and he's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
44 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop right at the line. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
Well, you don't have to stretch for this one. This is 4-down territory. They've got to get it in with the deficit that they're facing.
Absolutely. It's not the 4th quarter, but still, I think you can't be thinking 3 here.
No, if you do that, you might as well go ahead and fold up on this one. But I don't think they're built like that.
It looks like he's going to be stopped short of the 1st down by about a yard. This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3. It's now 4th and goal. Back to throw. Jones.
Oh,
and this is
wow.
Bills touchdown. Sam Laporta with touchdown number 7 on the year.
And the Bills' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that cuts the lead to 28-14.
Sanchez now will kick it away following the touchdown.
And a mistake on the lateral. It's a loose ball. And this is going to be brought back for a Bills touchdown. And all of a sudden, we've got a ball game. They get the touchdown, and then on the kickoff, they get another touchdown, picking up the fumble, taking it to the house in just a matter of moments. 2 quick scores, Charles.
Every time we start to neglect special teams and big plays that occur off of them, something like this happens that reminds us we've got ourselves a game now.
Here's Bass now for the extra point.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? But now if they wanted to, they could move the ball up to the 1 and go for 2.
Yeah, that's exactly right, because normally the ball's at the 2 when you go for 2. But if they want it now, enforce the penalty to the 1. But if they wanted to kick it, right, don't they just move it up 5?
Just move it up to the 10.
Right, move it up to the 10 if they still wanted to kick it.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And they're within 7 now at 28-21. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
And he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Now back to throw. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the 1st.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him? Double and triple. Do it.
And he's going to have to eat this one.
Ooh, they got me on that.
Gregory Rousseau, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. He'll look to throw. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
That one's complete to Tomlinson. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 21. That one goes for 24 yards. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. They'll look to throw. And that
Bro.
falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job.
Oh, you got lucky.
Defensively, and now it brings up third down. They'll set up to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Dragons add 6 to their lead. Now the extra point try forthcoming. He knocks it through, and it's 35-21. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And the Bills are going to recover. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while, get at least 2 first downs, give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking to throw. Jones. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 5. Off play action. Jones. Bateman's got it on the crossing route here. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Back to throw. Jones. And that's incomplete.
So many things have to go right for any passing play to work out. Quarterback has to understand the defense, deliver an accurate ball. Receiver has to concentrate and bring it in. Somewhere along the assembly line, something was off with that one.
That's to the tight end, Laporta. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. So on 4th down, out is Tyler Bass in the Buffalo field goal unit. He connected on his first, this from 41. The kick by Bass is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any what you see go on the board, you're happy to take them.
It's in the end zone loose. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. And all of a sudden, we've got a ball game. They get the touchdown. Then on the kickoff, they get another touchdown, picking up the fumble, taking it to the house in just a matter of moments. 2 quick scores, Charles.
Every time we start to neglect special teams and big plays come off of them, something like this happens that reminds us we've got ourselves a game now.
And now the pressure gets there.
5 points.
So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And nowhere to go. He only makes it to the 5. And the Rio offense set to take over.
And another drive starts with them huddling in their end zone, Charlie. Where have we seen this before? Very recently.
I'm going to try some different plays because I can.
They took it the length of the field.
Hard to do that once, let alone the idea of doing it twice. But, of course, that's the goal. So, as a secondary deal, get 2 first downs, help yourself a field position, and help your defense out.
So they'll get nothing out of that play, and it'll be 2nd down. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. Back now in Buffalo, as we are just about set to go here in quarter number 4. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down.
This might be my new play. Might be my new play.
They'll look to throw here on 1st.
Especially to get him a wide receiver.
7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. They're going to look to throw. Little short pass to James. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And now it's 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Little short pass to James. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down. Back to throw here. Little short pass to James. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
Right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to go out extra coverage to keep him from getting the football. They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
And now on 4th and 1, it's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. And as this offense makes their way back out, it's AFC playoff race time as we give you a look. Here's Jones, throwing to start the drive.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Off the play fake, Jones.
And this pass broken up.
No,
Well timed there, and now 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Needing the tough yards, they run it with a fullback. And he is going to have the Bills 1st down, it would appear. Yes, he does by a full yard. They get the conversion on 4th and 2. Looking to throw. Jones. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Jones. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on.
Hey viewers, how's it going? Thanks for tuning in.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've had a lot of chances, but not much success, converting only 3 times. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
How's y'all Monday?
In trouble, and he's taken down.
Time for y'all to kick a field goal.
Defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game.
He's the NFL sack leader coming into the game.
I need a block punt somehow.
He's added to his total.
He wants some separation from spot 1 and 2 in that sack category. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19.
What I want to do is this.
About to set up shop once again. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on 1st down.
Yeah, how you like it? How you like it, buddy? How you like it, buddy?
It's a big play that time with a fake punt, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
How you like that?
Punt, and it was successful throwing the football. I know you threw the football in your past off of a fake.
Yeah, but unsuccessful back in my high school days. Old Tim Jones dropped it, hit him right in the numbers. But I'll tell you what, these guys, they love this opportunity, don't they? A chance to get involved.
They certainly do, and many of them were quarterbacks or big-time players when they were in high school and college. So to get back doing what they did before, always fun.
So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's 1st down on the other side of the field.
Wow.
That's going to wind up incomplete.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the 1st time one has slipped from his grasp. I bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
This is caught, and he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And is it a touchdown? No signal. No, they say incomplete.
What?
Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone.
I'm going to do it like this.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Dragons are moving closer to a 15-0 record as they extend their lead here. Point after, right down the middle. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Bills getting set to go. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Right, and that's complete. And they're able to get this one across.
They in the no-huddle zone.
Jones now on 1st and 10. And he can't escape.
What up with it, bro?
Pass
protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing
What up with it, bro?
in a bundle.
What's up with it? Oh.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Hey, viewers.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete as well.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game.
Desperation time now. Here's Jones.
Got him. Thank you.
It's an interception.
And the main.
And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. He's at it again.
I'm gonna have some fun only because I can.
Not a pick six here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
The catch is made.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. That'll give them 8 that time, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. There's 2 sides here. I guess you could pinpoint and look at the offense and say, oh, man, what a disaster. Hey, the defense, though, they came through.
Preparation's the key to everything, and when you're on the defensive side of the ball and in special teams meetings, you prepare for plays like this, and in this case, they were actually able to win it.
So now on comes the field goal unit here. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And he'll try and throw here on the fake.
Pass is caught for a first, but he's looking for more.
And he'll be out of bounds.
What?
He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. And now he's really knocking on the door for 700. That is career catch 699.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal.
He'll look to throw. And he's going
Oh.
to be taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. It's a loss of 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate quite.
And it's caught. Touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Dragons have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 19-point game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Back now on offense, the Buffalo Bills. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Now Jones throwing on 1st down. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
Yeah, to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day.
And my goodness, another interception.
Yep.
And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free.
I'm just trying different plays at this point.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little?
What kind of slants is this?
Forcing that incompletion.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. That is incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Back to throw again.
In the middle of where, nigga? In the middle of where, homie? Yes, sir. In the best. And the miss. And 4th and 65. Watch this.
Now the offense going to use the first of their
what was that?
That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
4 verticals.
Things looking pretty good on the scoreboard. They're going to keep the offense out there.
Yep.
Go for it here on 4th.
4th down is 65, homie. Buddy. Nope. Ooh, buddy.
4th down pass play doesn't work out. And boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So the ball down to the
Let's have some fun, Bills.
1st and 10.
Go ahead and score. We need you to have some fun in your life.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh.
It's not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Throwing Jones.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Now Jones. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Bills have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. It looks like one of the DBs has it. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball.
There he goes, right side. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with the clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So with 13 on the clock, it's time for an onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team.
Not today, buddy.
Just about put a capper on this one. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, It was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. And they will take a knee here. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. And they'll indeed take a knee. And that makes them now 0 for 3 on 4th down attempts.
A lot of people would say they're showing
What?
their guts going for it this many times on 4th down. I think they'd have to start thinking with their head a little bit more than with their gut and their emotions because it's not working for them. They've got to figure out what's
Bro.
going on.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
To throw is Jones.
Pressure comes and down he goes.
What a finish in this one, Charles. Yeah, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that.
Alright guys, thanks for the likes, views, and subs, and until next time, we out.
2 wins away from a perfect regular season as they run their mark to 15-0 on the year.
And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, it's a tough blow to their playoff aspirations as they drop to 9-6. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin, certainly.